Hi, Doug Mueller here. The next part we're going to discuss in this video is the function of the control box and some of the settings on it. So just want to take a little bit closer look. So as I had mentioned before, this is the flow rate control of the incoming pressure, and this really determines how hard we're going to push the bellows down. This inspiratory time is how long we're going to be pushing the bellows down in each breath, and the respiratory rate is how often we're going to do that in a minute. So it's 8 respiratory rate is 8 per minute on this setting. Okay, so to kind of give you an idea of control on this, we're going to set this back to 1 second time. So when I turn this on, you're going to see the bellows push down for exactly 1 second. I'm going to set the respiratory rate up higher so we don't have to wait as long in between breaths. So the respiratory rate is at 20, so in the course of 1 minute, it'll push the bellows down 20 times. Turn this back down to 15. I'm going to turn my inspiratory time up to 1.5 seconds. So now it's pushing down for 1.5 seconds. Set this to standby. So one of the things I want you to see on here is that the inspiratory time can be adjusted from 0.1 second all the way up to 3 seconds. So right now it's 0.1 second. I'm going to put a higher respiratory rate in here so that we don't have to wait a long time in between breaths. I'm going to turn it to on. So now it's only pushing for 0.1 second, but we're getting looks like about 2 liters each time it's pushing down. I'll put it back on standby. I'm going to turn this respiratory rate down to 40. I'm going to turn it up to 0.3 seconds. So now we're pushing for 0.3 seconds. It's going down to just over 3 liters. We can slow that down. So it's only 25 times a minute. Increase our time to 6.7 seconds. So you have pretty good control of how long you're pushing and how often you're pushing to get the tidal volume that you're looking for. Now that's just adjusting the inspiratory time and the respiratory rate. I'm going to adjust it to 1 second. I haven't changed this at all. And pushing for 1 second will bring me down to about 8 liters. Now if I don't push quite as hard, and I turn my flow rate down, I'll still be pushing for a second, but I won't get the 8 or 9 liters that I was getting before. I'm not pushing quite as hard. So in order to get less tidal volume, you can actually turn the flow rate down, or you can turn the time down. So they kind of work in conjunction with each other. Now, depending on the size of your animal, it's going to depend on how many liters you want to have this set for. But as you can see, you can adjust it to whatever you need to. You go back up to, we're going to go up to 2 seconds. And we're going to go up to 2.5 seconds. Okay. We're going to turn our flow control up some more. Okay. So I've got my flow control up right around the 60 psi that we had originally put in the machine. In 2.5 seconds, it will drive it all the way to the bottom. So we're pushing right now a full 18 liters into the patient lung. Let's see where our 18-liter mark is over here. Okay, it's showing about 16. And it's below 0, so it's closer to like 17. So it's pretty close. Well, obviously this would be for a much larger animal. And then when you control it all the way down to just short breaths, it's going to be a much smaller animal. Put this on standby. And that's it.